Was Moses the first person God asked? Or the first who said yes? This man followed a predator. He saved a child. What are we missing right now?
I've been thinking a lot about Moses lately. We know his story, the burning bush, the call to return to Egypt, the liberation of the Hebrew children. But I find myself wondering, was Moses actually the first person God asked? Or was he just the first one who said yes? What if God had been knocking on doors for years, looking for a vessel, looking for someone willing to carry the weight of that assignment? What if the reason the Hebrew children were in bondage for 400 years wasn't because God was silent, but because the human agency required to break that cycle hadn't yet stepped forward? It's a sobering thought that things occurring in the physical often depend entirely on our willingness to move. And then, I saw this story. A man in Florida, acting on an instinct that he knew had to be obeyed, followed a predator on the highway, saved a child, and forced law enforcement to intercept the suspect. Think about that moment of choice. The dispatcher told him to stop. It wasn't comfortable. It wasn't safe, but he knew what was at stake. If he hadn't listened to that inner guidance, that child would have been gone. It makes me question everything. What assignments are we currently missing because we're too afraid, too busy, or too comfortable to say yes? How many times has God had to pass our assignment to someone else because we hesitated? We are living in a moment where the physical and the spiritual are constantly colliding. We see the decay, we see the injustice, we see the brokenness, but we have to ask ourselves, are we the vessel? We cannot afford to keep missing the call. We have to look at our lives, our communities, and the world around us and ask, what assignment is waiting for me right now? It is time to stop waiting for someone else to act. It is time to stop waiting for the system to fix itself. We are the ones tasked with the restoration. We are the ones who must say yes. What can you take action on today? What have you been ignoring that you know you need to confront? Find your frequency, trust the guidance, and take the action. The legacy you leave depends entirely on the yes you give right now. Chosen frequency, 528 Hz, the transformation frequency. This frequency is selected because it is known for its ability to facilitate deep restoration and transformation. Just as the man in the story transformed a moment of potential tragedy into one of rescue through his decisive action, 528 Hz is the frequency that aligns your spirit with the power to transform circumstances. It is the frequency of yes that repairs what is broken and restores the divine order in your life. Check the comments below for free resources and the link to the Scion Frequency Hub. If you're ready to honor your loved ones with a timeless tribute, order your custom Scion Legacy Original song or song in video today. Email me at scionlegacyoriginals@gmail.com to get started.